Building a castle world in Lego. Part 1. Here's the first half of the Lego world we're going to build. But first we need minifigures. Here's what our Black Falcon army will look like by the end of this video. So to start building up our army, I went to lego.com and went to pick a brick and started selecting parts that we will need to start assembling many of these minifigures. This included legs, torsos, swords, shields, and helmets. And then I checked out. And then I had to wait for the parts to arrive. So after a quick wait, we have all the parts here finally. I'm going to pour them out here and look at them. And we've got all the parts now to build a good Black Falcon army for our medieval world we're building here. You can see the torsos, legs, helmets, shields, and all the parts we got. These will be handy as we start setting up fight scenes and have everyone nice and well armored and detailed with lots of accessories and parts. You also might see I got a barding piece for one of our horses as well. So now that we have the pieces here, we need to sort them each by part type based on bodies, torsos, shields, helmets, swords, and then the barding piece. Now it's seriously time to actually start assembling the minifigures. So I had to go over to my Shire build and steal a base plate that was under it and take all the pieces off it to put our army on. So now we have all the parts sorted and we have a clear base plate. It's time to start actually building the figures. Had to run down to my minifigure parts bucket and grab some heads for the figures because I didn't order any of those. So now the minifigures are assembled with their helmets, shields, and everything all put together. Now we have an army built up here. But the army was missing one thing. They needed a commander. So I grabbed a small 16x16 blue base plate, and then I grabbed the barding piece we ordered, and I went over and grabbed a horse. So I took the two pieces, put them together, placed it on the base plate, and then I went over and grabbed this little flag piece, put it together like the gold and blue, which we're using as the color theme for the Black Falcons in this build. Placed it on the horse, and I went over and grabbed one of the figures to kind of act as a general commander, someone to lead the troops who's on horseback and all that. And now we have our leader to lead the troops and lead the Black Falcon Knights into battle at our castle build here. So I took him off his little blue base plate and put him over with the other soldiers. So here we are, my Black Falcon army. It's all built up here with a little over 20 soldiers and a horse with barding piece, which is very cool. Now, the cool part. Let's add these soldiers to the castle. So I took the first knight with the horse and put him outside the main walled castle gate. One at the top tower. One on the wall. The other tall tower. And a few more at the front gate. But some of them I'm saving too for later on in other parts of the mock and battles later on we will cover in this video series. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you like this type of thing, like and subscribe, and you'll be able to see the next part so you can see the rest of the build and mock I'm going to continue to work on as I work on this medieval build and world.
It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you